I'm in Adelaide, and it could be a huge mistake to come and study here if you are a certain type of person. Let's get into it. How good is this?
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, well, let's get to that question that you are probably really keen to answer, which is who should definitely avoid studying in Adelaide? And the answer is that if you're looking for a big city, bustling metropolitan study experience, Adelaide ain't going to be that place for you. It can be really freaking quiet here. But does that mean that there's no life here? No, absolutely not. In fact, Adelaide has got one of the very best cultural festival scenes of all of the Australian cities. There are so many festivals going on here throughout the year. There always seems to be something going on here. Just across the river we have the Adelaide Cricket Ground, which has just got awesome events going on, different sporting events as well. So there is plenty of life. It just means if you really want that hustle and bustle of an inner city, a big suburban city, no, this ain't going to be your place. But some of the other upsides of Adelaide are that the cost of living here is so much better than other parts of Australia. The big East Coast cities like Sydney and Melbourne, even Brisbane, are so much more expensive than Adelaide. So cost of living is really fantastic. The other thing is that if you want to go and have a great city which is a bit more compact, lower stress, like fewer people, less traffic, a bit less busy, these things are real advantages if you just want that kind of slower pace of life. Now, Perth is one of my favourite student cities in the entire country. Perth is really, really far from the East Coast if you want to go and do some travelling. Right here in Adelaide, you're about an hour, a little bit over an hour on the plane down to Melbourne, and a couple of hours up to Sydney and Brisbane as well. So that means if you do, as a student, want to go and access the East Coast, you can do it pretty easily from here. Or if you want to do something completely unique, a completely unique Australian experience, jump in a car and head up from Adelaide to the centre of Australia to Uluru, or out to some of the extraordinary beaches and islands like Kangaroo Island that are around this part of the country. Around Adelaide itself, you've actually got the most extraordinary outdoor, I mean, look at this. This is one of the most beautiful suburban rivers in all of Australia, in my opinion, the Torrens River. The outdoor environment here is awesome. You can get up to the Adelaide Hills. It's about 10 kilometres outside the CBD. And from there, you've got beautiful bushland. Some of Australia's best wine growing regions, which are incredible to go and explore, are just outside Adelaide. The Adelaide Hills, Barossa Valley and McLaren Vale, perfect for going and spending those weekends away. Now, some students have got a concern about what about work? Because a smaller city, 1.5 million people, am I going to be able to find casual and part-time work? At time of filming, the whole of Australia is in desperate need of people to do those student kind of jobs. Working in cafes, working in hotels, working in retail, people driving, all those sorts of things. There's tons of work down here as long as you're willing to work. So, is there any downside to Adelaide? Yeah, definitely. Smaller city, no question about that. But there's a hell of a lot of upside to coming and studying this place. Awesome universities, beautiful kind of lifestyle. I could definitely see myself living and studying here. Hope that's helpful for you. Have a great day.